These people have no idea what they have dabbled in. This is fully fucking fascist. And, they might not know in the beginning, right, what they're doing and why the terror works. They're literally trying to cure a political opposition to the doctors, which is trying to take their billions of dollars of blood money away, right? They literally think that they can cure that with behavioral drugs that have nothing to do with medicine. Behavioral drugs are not medical drugs. They're designed to alter your behavior. And they're establishing religion, which is obviously antithetical to the founding principles of the nation, the constitutional principles of the government of the nation, establishing a religion for a person because he has a neurosis and he has bad media, and once upon a time that meant he needed religion, and now it means you need better computer code, which is buried somewhere at the university library. Another word for extremism is absolutism. So it's a sectarian absolutist terror, a sectarian absolutist religious form of socialism, where because they have the old book in their computer, in their college archive, which is they're supposed to share with everyone as fast as possible to establish that they are lawfully practicing medicine, they are consider themselves superior human beings because they didn't give you a book that you needed as a child to not want to die, right? To understand the meaning of life. And this is what they do to their children so they can fuck them in the ass to death instead of giving them a book which would establish that they are lawfully practicing medicine, right? Or that they are not. And they don't want to give it to you because it incriminates them. And that's why they're infiltrating the state university libraries, trying to make sure nobody gets their hands on the literature that's going to incriminate these doctors. And whenever you express a political opposition to this absolutely mentally retarded system, they could take you for another big man on campus and say that you're sick, right? With a behavioral sickness. Get a job, doctor. What the hell is a behavioral sickness? People are accountable for their actions. You're gonna demonize a person for having a physical disease in their brain while you're raking in billions of dollars in blood money from the same fucking people who you're demonizing. It's so fucking obvious. It's insane. It's fully fucking mentally retarded, doctor, and that is the word. Mental retardation. Imbecile fucking fully criminal behavior, and you fucking know it, right? And they're trying to sweep it under the rug all the time. They're coming at people. It's full fucking barbarism. And they know it, right? And the minute we get into those fucking libraries, these doctors are going to be fucking executed in a court of law. All we are asking for is the writings of people who are dead, emergency response records presented in an orderly fashion in a public record, which would cost $20, and we can pay for the professional registrations that we would need to freely associate with the other people in our political community so that we wouldn't have disorderly media systems, so that we wouldn't have a mental disorder, if we could talk to our friends without, for some reason, being subordinated under a doctor who does dangerous experiments on people or in order to achieve enlightenment and carnal knowledge. I assure you, the public revenue would make money if they just sold us a $20 listing with 100 characters in it so that we can find our friends and freely associate with our political parties, our church, our communities, with who we want to associate with without being subordinated in infinite degrees under a doctor or under Bill Gates and Elon Musk or anybody else with the privilege of being listed in the public record, which once upon a time in medieval times was something that was hard for everybody to do because it was handwritten on a book. And now you have a computer and it's 1 megabyte of data that they don't want to give you because these imbeciles control the government. And this is a vestige of totalitarianism. It is a form of absolutist socialism, absolutist sectarianism, and it is a terror. There is no reason why any of these homeless girls can't live in my house, right? I'm sitting here looking at homeless girls on YouTube all day long. Why can't they live in my house? Why? Because they have no way to get my email address because we are not privileged. We have to be infinitely subordinated under Elon Musk And the genius doctors of the liberal arts department who don't understand that the slaves don't have the literature from the fucking university, Doc. What the hell is this genius of politics in the university who doesn't understand that a slave is a slave because he doesn't have the literature in the college archive? Obviously, Doc. What kind of fucking imbecile, mentally retarded person are you who doesn't want to understand the origin of his benevolent societies in which he lives? This is the profoundest idiocy in human history, and these people think that they're mentally superior. They need to be fully fucking in prison, and the ones that have actively sterilized people, and the ones that have actively killed people, and the ones that have infiltrated the public university need to be executed in a criminal court of law.